What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 35 and the start of season 4 of this UCLA Dynasty. And today, we're going to be setting up our recruiting board and playing our first game. Because this series has been dragging on, I decided this year we're only going to be playing 4 of the 12 games. So I'm thinking we will play definitely at USC because that's a major game. We're going to play that Hawaii and we'll play Northwestern and Oregon. Now for recruiting, we had a huge class last year, so this year we only need 24 people. It's looking like we definitely need a running back because we have Sherry and Galladay. And definitely some tackles. And then defense is just everything, as always. So I'm thinking this year, I really want to get some high-end talent. That's what I want to do. We're second on Enrique Cordero and Bozier. And let's see who else is available. I'm going to have to go after Casas, Tam, Johns, Spears, Treggs, Imperio, Curl, the corners, free safety, and the receiving back, the power rusher. Oh, a 6'5" scrambling quarterback. We're going to have to get one of them. And let's look at the 4 stars. We have Trent Smith, Willingham, Moses Blount, Braden Coward, Josh DeBeer, Tito, Miles, Devon, Josh, Tyree, and we'll add Tremaine. And if we look at any 3 stars or anybody, we have some guys first on our list, so we'll see if we can get some insta commits there. So I scouted everybody, and what I gotta say is Brendan Beckner looks like one of the most insane QBs I've ever seen. 92 throw power, 89 speed, 93 acceleration. He's going to be, we need to go after him to replace DeMarcus Davis. Running back wise, nothing that special. Maybe we'll go after Blount. Receivers, just a beer we'll go after. Tackles, Casas and Tam look really nice. Ahmad, we might go after. Defensive ends, we need to go after some guys. So I'm going to go after Bozier. Johns, Jimmy Johns is a heck of a name. I really like that name. But they're both busts, so we're not going to go after them. D tackles, there are so many of them, but we're going to go after a lot of them. Outside linebacker, Luvu and Hilliman. Corners, I like Durant, Shelley, and Benito. Free safety, I like Terrence and Braden, and that's it. Now I'm thinking I'm going to go down the motivator tree too, because I maxed out the recruiting tree. So I'll do that. This week is our bye week, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and offer up the guys we want, and I'll let you know when I'm done. Okay, so I put hours on everybody. I put 65 on Brendan Beckner, the quarterback we desperately need. I put 50 on Josh DeBeer. I put 65 on Joey Casas and 65 on Gabe Tam. I put 25 on Tremaine Ahmad. I put 65 on Keenan Bozier, the left end, and 50 on Devon Willingham. I put 65 on Enrique Cordero, 65 on Joe Treggs, and 55 on Tyree Quinn. I put 50 on Devon Hilliman, the outside linebacker. And I put 55 on Tito Benito, the corner. Good name. And 25 on Braden Coward. So now I want to go through our roster. So our starting quarterback this year is going to be Henry Hasselback, which is not good. He looks terrible. We have Nathan Sherry, the running back. He should be better for us this year. Wide receiver, we have Quasi Gilmer and Von Ficken. Tight end, we have Quincy Rugamba. Left tackle, we have Jensen Somerville. Left guard, we have Mark Schroller. Center, Sam Yoon. Right guard is Tabaki. Right tackle is Marquise. Left end is Collins Anchiapong. Right end is Isaiah Patterson. D tackle is Fuimano and Fanu. Left outside linebackers Duke. Middle linebackers Monet and Owen. Right outside linebackers Ty Lee. Corner is Kanye Clark, Doug Draper, and Jameer Benjamin. Free safety is RJ Jones and Christian Dunbar Dawkins. Strong safety is Brad Hepburn. And at kicker we have Ben Melvin, and punter is Brian Garrison. Now to go over the preseason Heisman watch. Arch Manning is one as a senior. He's a 96 overall. Caden Durham, the 96 overall running back, is second. Malachi Nelson is third. Sammy Brown, the 99 overall middle linebacker, is fourth. I want him to win it. We have not seen a defensive player win it in a long time. And Ryan Pelham is fifth. Now for the preseason top 25, Georgia's 1, Oregon 2, Ole Miss 3, Alabama 4, Ohio State 5, Clemson 6, Penn State 7, Kentucky 8, Iowa State 9, Wisconsin 10, Oklahoma 11, Michigan State 12, Colorado 13, UConn 14, Texas A&M 15, Washington State 16, Miami 17, USC 18, Washington 19, Arizona State 20, Texas 21, Auburn 22, Liberty 23, Wake Forest 24, and Florida State at 25. Now in the first week one, Auburn is traveling to Pasadena to play UCLA Bruins, and they have the overall advantage by 2, but maybe we can win. And it looks like we lost 22-15 against Auburn. And for player stats, Walker White, 257 yards, a touchdown, 2 picks. Rushing, Enrique Kellum, 54 yards. Receiving, Bryce Kane, 61 yards. Defensively, DeMarcus Riddick, 2.5 sacks. And Caleb Harris had an interception, and Todd Spriggs had an interception. And DeMarcus Rigloaf, 11 tackles. Wow. For UCLA, Monet Malafu and Doug Draper led with 6 tackles. Isaiah Patterson, AJ Fuimano, and Kanye Clark all had a tackle for loss. We had 1 sack from Donovan Palat and an interception from Doug Draper and Brad Hepburn. For receiving, Carter Shaw led with 129 yards and a touchdown. Good day for him. Rushing, David Galladay, 49 yards. Where is... I don't see Nathan Sherry. Why didn't he get any carries? I'm not sure. Passing, Henry Hasselbeck, 242 yards, a touchdown, 2 picks. Now for our next game, we are traveling to San Jose State to play the Spartans. We're at 86 overall. They're at 84 overall. We should be able to win this one. 8-24, and we are off to a 0-2 start. Tavares Heflin, 227 yards, 2 touchdowns. Rushing, Jalen Priester, 50 yards. Receiving, Sawyer Dearman had 98 reception yards. Defensively, Trevante Caruthers, 1.5 sacks. And Dylan Lane Sullivan had an interception. And Enrique Goon led with 9 tackles. For UCLA, Owen Chambliss led with 7 tackles. We had sacks from Chambliss, Ty Lee, and Isaiah Patterson, and we had no interceptions on the day. For receiving, Von Ficken, 94 yards, Grant Gray, 93 yards. Good day for them. Rushing, nothing. David Galladay, 15 yards, Nathan Cherry, 8 yards. For passing, Henry Hasselbeck, 376 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. Not a terrible day, but not great. Now in this week 3, the Scarlet Knights are traveling to Pasadena. It's our first Big Ten matchup of the year. We're at 86 overall. They're at 83 overall. Let's see what happens. 1-15 for player stats for Rutgers. It looks like their backup QB came in as George Ziemba had 146 yards and a touchdown, and Carl had a touchdown and 65 yards. Winovich, 48 yards rushing. Mitch McNeil, 85 yards and a touchdown receiving. Wow, Arius Chung, 3 sacks on the day, no interceptions, and Jarek Hocker led with 8 tackles. For UCLA, Monet Malafu led with 6 tackles, and Ty Lee led with 1.5 sacks, and we had no interceptions. For receiving, Quasi Gilmer led with 70 yards. Rushing, David Galladay led with 28 yards, and passing, Henry Hasselbeck had his best game, 248 yards and 3 touchdowns. Now to give an update on recruiting, we're leading on Enrique, we're leading on Keenan Bozier, we're leading on Joey Casas, we're leading on Gabe Tam. Spears locked us out. We are losing big on Treggs. I'm just going to take my hours off of him now. There's just no way we get him. He's going to Oregon. We lost out on Gabe. We lost on Curl. We lost out on Luvu and Colombo and Shelley. I'm going to put 65 on Semple to replace the D tackle. Lockett locked us out. Hoffman locked us out. We're leading on Beckner. Troop locked me out. Smith locked me out. We're leading on Willingham and Coward and DeBeer and Benito and Hilliman and Tyree Quinn and Tremaine Ahmad. So I'm going to do now is see if I can. Okay, so I hard sold a few guys, and hopefully we have a good recruiting class. As right now, Oregon is leading with a 5-star, a 4-star, and a 3-star. Now this week, we finally get to play our first game of the year as we, 1 and 2, are traveling to Hawaii to play the 2-1 Hawaiians Warriors, and where it all started. We're at 86 overall. They're at 79 overall. We need to win this game. So here we go. Here we are at Clarence T.C. Cheng Complex playing the Warriors. Here is Hawaii. It is 3rd down and 5 at the 46-yard line. Here's the quarterback, back to pass, all day to throw. They've got a 1st down up to the 36. Here we are in the red zone at the 15. We give it off to Nathan Sherry. Sherry has a block. He gets it all the way down to the 5. That's a 10-yard run for Nathan Sherry. Here's Galladay on the run. Galladay, he gets 3 yards, and it is 2nd and 2 now. We need to score here. Here is Hasselbeck, giving it off Nathan Sherry. He is down to the 1. I thought he was in, but it was really close. And it is 3rd down and 1, and we're going to give it off to the fullback. Byler, he's in. Touchdown, Bruins. It's a 7-3 football game. On at the 24. It's a run play. And they somehow got it. I thought they were short. Here's a 3rd down and 4 at the 18 for Hawaii. Here's the quarterback, back to pass. He's got his man, but it's 4th and 1. Here is 4th down and 1 at the 15, and Hawaii is going for it. Here's the quarterback. Back to pass. He's got a man. And he's gone. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. Here is Hasselback. It is a 3rd down and 3 for UCLA. He's back to pass, scrambling. We're just going to throw it up. It's intercepted. He was going for Quincy Rugamba. And he is all the way up to the 45. Here is UCLA at the 1-yard line. We're motioning Gray. Here is Gray. Gray. He picks up 4 yards on the jet sweep. We need to win this game or this season is over for us. Here's Hasselback. Back to pass. Gonna go deep for Gray. Gray's dropped it. I thought he had it. Oh my goodness, Gray. Come on. Here's Hasselback. Back to pass. Gonna go deep for Gray. Gray. He's got it all the way up at the 46-yard line. What a catch for Gray. Here's Hasselback. Back to pass. Looking. He's going to go deep for Von Ficken. It's incomplete in the end zone. It is 2nd and 10 now for Hasselback. Back to pass. He's looking. We're just going to get it to Hosch. Hosch got 9 yards, and it is 3rd down and 1 now. Here's Hasselback. Back to pass. Where it's going to hit Gilmer. He's got it up to the 20-yard line. Quasi Gilmer continues his impressive career. Here's Hasselback. Back to pass. Nothing looks open. We're just going to run, and that's 4 yards. It is 2nd down and 6 now. Here's Gray on the motion. Gray. Can he get around the edge? Gray. He gets 6 yards in his 1st and goal at the 10-yard line now. We're motioning Hosch. Hasselback is going to keep it. That's nothing there. It is 2nd and 10 still. Here's Hasselback. It's a speed option. We're going to get it off Nathan Sherry. Sherry trucks him in, but he's going nowhere. It is 3rd down and 10. Here's Hasselback. Back to pass. Looking. Oh, no. He guessed the route. It's intercepted with 4 seconds to go. Here is a 3rd down and 2 at the 33 for UCLA. We're getting it off to Galladay. Galladay. He gets it down to the 21. What a run for Galladay. It is 1st and goal at the 7-yard line now. Hasselback. Back to pass. Looking. Oh, it's intercepted in the red zone again. Hasselback. What are we doing? And he is taking it back. He is all the way down to the 32. Here's Hawaii. It is 3rd down and 5 at the 27-yard line. Back to pass. Looking. Going deep. It's intercepted by Edwards. Can he take it back? Edwards gets it down to the 26-yard line. What a big interception for this UCLA defense. Here is a 3rd down and 4 for UCLA. We're giving it off. Galladay. He's going nowhere. It's 4th and 6. Here is the field goal try for Melvin. The kick is nowhere close. No good. It's a 10-7 game. Here is Hawaii at the 16. It is 2nd down and 6. It's a run play. It's gone for a yard. Derek Boyd has 76 yards today. And it is 3rd down and 5 now. Back to pass. Looking. Oh, they catch it. I thought we had an interception there. And now they're going in. Hurry up. It is 1st and goal at the 5. Here's the quarterback. He is going to let the clock roll. Here's the pass. Touchdown, Warriors. It's a 17-7 football game. Here is 1st and 10 at the 25 for the Warriors with 1:43 to go in a 3-point game. It's a run. It's going nowhere. It's a pickup of 1. It is 2nd and 9 now for Hawaii. They're motioning the receiver. It's another run play. Going nowhere. We're going to accept the penalty, and it is a 2nd and 19 now. They're motioning the receiver. It's a run play. He's going nowhere. It's a 3rd and 18 now. What will Hawaii do? Here is UCLA 1st and 10 at the 49. We have a chance to win this game. As we're going to get it to Quincy Rugamba down to the 32 as he holds on with the big hit. Quincy Rugamba, great catch there. Back to pass, looking. We're going to get it to Gray. Gray jukes, he breaks away 3 guys down to the 12. What a great juke from Gray as he is 236 yards today. Here's Nathan Sherry on the run. He jukes a man. That's a pickup of 2 yards. It is 2nd and 8 now.
At the 10-yard line, brings up 2nd down.
Here's Galladay on the run. Galladay looking. He gets 3 yards, and it is 3rd down and 5 now. Back to pass. Hasselback looking. We're going to throw it to Quincy Rugamba. He's got it. And we are 4th down and 1, and we are going to go for it here. Here's the run. Galladay looking. He's in. Touchdown UCLA with 10 seconds to go. It is a 21-17 game. David Galladay, the freshman, comes in clutch. Here is Hawaii 1st and 10 at the 25. Down 4 with 14 seconds to go. Back to pass is the quarterback. Looking. He's just going to throw underneath. What is that, Hawaii? You're just wasting time. As it is 2nd and 9 now, with 8 seconds left. Back to pass. Looking. The quarterback's got lots of time. Going deep. It is incomplete with 1 second to go. And there is 1 play left for Hawaii. 3rd down and 9 for Hawaii. Back to pass. Looking. Gonna go deep. He's got it, man, but it doesn't matter. We win the game 21-17, and we are up to 2-2 on the year. Henry Hasselbeck had a great game. but it's going to be Grant Ray with player of the game. 10 catches, 236 yards, and a touchdown. For the players' stats, John had 129 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. Rushing, Boyd the second, 78 yards. Receiving, Tylen Hines, 66 yards. Defensively, Manu Poe and Alvin Puefa had a sack, and Brian Kalai and Josh all had interceptions. Daniel Schilling had 9 tackles. For UCLA, Collins had a sack, and Larry Edwards had an interception. Monet led with 7 tackles. For receiving, Grant Gray, amazing game. Rushing, David Galladay, 31 yards, and Henry Hasselbeck, 372 yards, a touchdown, and 3 picks. What a great win in Hawaii today, 21-17. For recruiting, we just got the 5-star Joey Casas. He's a 5-star gem. He's going to be insane for us. That is such a big pickup. And now we can put the other 65 on Vernon Durant. Wow, that's the best recruit in our team's history right there. That is insanity. Wow. And now we can see we are losing on Bozier to LSU, which is a shame, and Gabe Tam, and a lot of other guys. But we're still leading on Brendan Beckner, which is the main thing. We need him. Now I just wanted to give an update on season stats 4 games in. Henry Hasselbeck, 1,200 yards, 7 touchdowns, 7 picks. Rushing, David Galladay, 123 yards. Our rushing games have been terrible. Receiving, Grant Gray, 414 yards. Quasi Gilmer, 209 yards. Defensively, Ty Lee leads with 2.5 sacks, and Doug Draper, Brad Hepburn, and Larry Edwards all have an interception. And Monet Malafu leads with 24 tackles. Kicking, Ben Melvin's only 50% on field goals this year, and Brian has been good. For the Heisman watch, 4 games in, Justisa Trader is in first. A.J. Maddox is in second. Emery Williams is third. Jeremiah McClellan fourth. And Jake Merklinger is fifth. We're the top 25 now. Ole Miss is first. Oregon 2. Ohio State 3. Penn State 4. So the Big Ten is 4 of the top 6 teams and 3 of the top 4. That is insanity. Arizona State 7, Georgia 8, Florida State 9, Texas A&M 10, Auburn 11, Notre Dame 12, Oklahoma 13, Liberty 14, Clemson 15, UAB 16, Cincinnati 17, Virginia Tech 18, California 19, Boise State 20, Miami 21, Tennessee 22, Missouri 23, USC 24, and UConn at 25. Now this week, we are playing the 2-2 Iowa Hawkeyes. We're at 86 overall. They're at 84 overall. 14. It was a low-scoring affair, but we won. J.J. Cole, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. Rushing, Brevin Dole, 27 yards. Receiving, Kevin Tolson had a great game, 121 yards and a touchdown. Defensively, no interceptions. 2 sacks by Chase Brackney, 1 by Nick Samuel, and 1 by Preston Reese, and 1 by Bradley Capps. And 12 tackles for Johnny Madden. For UCLA, Kanye Clark led with 8 tackles. A.J. Fuimanu and Isaiah Patterson had sacks. And Monet Malafu and Brad Hepburn had interception each. Receiving, Von Ficken led with 65 yards. Rushing, David Galladay, 86 yards. This was his best rushing game by far. And passing, Henry Hasselbeck, 221 yards, 1 touchdown. And now we are up to 3-2 on the season. Now to look at conference standings in the Big Ten. Currently, we are sitting in 4th with Oregon at 1, Wisconsin 2, and Ohio State at 3. So I think we play Oregon and Wisconsin later on, but this conference is just so stacked. Now to look at an update on recruiting. We lost Keenan Bozier to LSU, which sucks. And we did get another commit, the 4-star Josh DeBeer, which is a great deal for us. And we got the 4-star D-tackle Tyree Quinn. That's 2 big commits for us, as we now have lots of hours to spend to try and get the rest of our guys. As we're going to put Tam on a visit week 9 against Michigan. And we'll put Durant on a, we can't yet. We'll put Beckner on a visit because we need him so badly. He is the savior of our dynasty, and it's going to be so fun. So now let's put 15 on Braden Coward. And our recruiting class is looking great so far compared to other years. We're already in the top 15 with a 5-star and 2 4-stars. Now this week, we travel to Illinois to play the 2-2 Fighting Illini. Hopefully we can win this game. High-scoring game. Kurt Whitted, 404 yards, 3 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Kanari Wilcher, 61 yards, 2 touchdowns. Receiving, Dixon went off, 193 yards and a touchdown. And Malik Elzy, 116 yards and a touchdown, had a good day. Defensively for Illinois, Henry Angle, 2 sacks. Demetrius John, 2 sacks. And Tucker Weinstein, a sack. Easton Baker led with 9 tackles. For UCLA, Moni Malafu, Kanye Clark, and Doug Draper all led with 6 tackles. And Ty Lee had our 1 sack. And Kanye Clark, Jameer Benjamin, and Brad Hepburn all had interceptions. For receiving, Grant Gray had a great day, 127 yards and a touchdown. And rushing, David Galladay, 80 yards. And Henry Hasselbeck had his best game by far, 390 yards, 5 touchdowns on the day. As we are up to 4-2 now, we are looking at recruiting. And we got the 5-star Enrique Cordero. That's our second 5-star. We did lose Gabe Tam to Georgia and Devon Willingham to Oregon. But we got the 4-star corner Tito Benito, which is great. That's such a good name. I really want Devon Hillyman because of his name and because he's a linebacker. And we'll put some more time on Braden Coward. This season, even though I don't think we're winning the Natty this year, is setting us up for success later on. As now we have 275 hours to mess with to try and do Sam Weinstein, Gideon Awale, and Robbie Keenoy to replace all the freed up hours we have. We are still leading on Hellyman and Miles Cavill and Braden Coward and Brendan Beckner, the savior of our franchise, and Terrence Semple and Vernon Durant. So we're in line to get 5 5-stars, which is insane. It's looking like nothing has changed so far. We just have 25 extra hours, some scholarship offers to put on some guys like Gideon. Now this week we will be playing the second game of this episode as 3-3 Northwestern travels to Pasadena. They're an 84 overall. They're at 86 overall. Here we go. Here we are, 1st and 10 at the 14 in the red zone. Can we cash in here? Here's Galladay. Galladay, can he get around the edge? He cannot, but I think it's coming back with holding on Mark Schroller. It is 1st and 17 now at the 22. It's a screen of Von Ficken going nowhere. That's a gain of nothing on the play, and it is 2nd and 17. We are motioning Grant Gray. Here's Grant Gray around the edge. Grant Gray is gone. Touchdown, Bruins. It's a 7-0 game. Here is Northwestern. It is a 3rd down and 5 at the 30. Here's Grant Gray, back to pass, looking, going deep. It's intercepted by Benjamin. What an interception. On a 3rd down and 9 at the 35. Here's Hasselbeck, back to pass. Gonna hit Galladay. Galladay's got it all the way down to the 21. Here's a 2nd and 5 now at the 16-yard line. Here's Hasselbeck, back to pass. We're going to hit Grant Gray. He's in. Touchdown, Bruin. It's a 14-0 game in Pasadena. Here's UCLA at 1st and goal at the 8 and a 14-12 game. We give it off. Nathan Sherry. Sherry's got it down to the 2. That's a 6-yard run. It is 2nd and 2 now. We are giving it off to Galladay. Galladay gets it down to the 1, and it is 3rd down and 1 now. Here's Hasselbeck. It's a run. Nathan Sherry. He's in. Touchdown, UCLA. It is a 21-12 game in Pasadena. Here's UCLA at midfield in a 21-19 football game. Here's Hasselbeck. Back to pass. Looking. He's just going to hit Von Ficken for a pickup of 3 yards. And if we score here, that will seal the game for us and bring us to 5 and 2. Here's Nathan Sherry on the run. He breaks a tackle. He's got 6 yards, and it is now 3rd down and 1 at the 44. Here's Hasselbeck. It is Galladay. He is stopped. It is 4th and 1, but we are going to go for it here. This is the game pretty much here. Here's Hasselbeck on rolling out. He's going to throw it. Rugamba. Oh, it's intercepted. That's a disaster for UCLA. Here is Northwestern at the 18-yard line now. Here is Gray on the rollout, looking. He's going to hit the running back. He gets 4 yards, and that will bring us to the 2-minute warning. It is now 3rd down and 4 for Northwestern. Can we pick up a stop here? They motion the tight end. It's a run play. It's going. He's going to be short. It is 4th down and 1, and they are going for the field goal now. Down 2 with 1 minute 50 left to go. Here is the kick. It's up. It is no good off the upright, and UCLA is going to win this football game. All we need is a 1st down here, and we will win this game. Here's Hasselbeck, back to pass. Gonna go deep for Quasi Gilmer. He's got it down to the 28, and that seals this football game. Wow, what a win today as we are 5 and 2 now. As we are just running the clock on this football game. Here's Hasselbeck, back to pass. He's just going to get hit as he throws. It's incomplete, and that is a disaster as that stops the clock. Here's Hasselback. Back to pass. He's going to throw it up. Quasi-Gilmer. Oh, it's incomplete in the end zone, and we have to take the field goal.
Number 19 on the field goal.
There's the kick. It is up. It is good. It's a 24-19 football game. Here's Northwestern. It is a 4th down and 2 at the 32, down 5 with a minute to go. It's a run play, and they're going to get the first down. Here is Northwestern. It is 1st and goal at the 7, down 5. Looking. They're going to be short as time ticks. They are on the 3-yard line, and they're going to spike it and have one play left to win this game. It is 3rd down and 3 with 5 seconds to go for Northwestern. Here's Gray, back to pass, looking, it's intercepted by Brad Hepburn in the end zone, and we're going to win this game. What a way to end it, and we are 5-1 pick. Rushing, David Galladay, 61 yards. Receiving, Quincy Rugamba and Quasi-Gilmer had a great day. Defensively, Collins on Chiapong and Sione Fanu had sacks, and Brad Hepburn and Jameer Benjamin had interceptions, and Donovan Palat led with 8 tackles. What a great win in Pasadena as we are 5-2 now. Next week, we have a monster game. It's undefeated 7-0 Michigan. Travel to Pasadena to play the 5-2 Bruins. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be a fun one. So make sure you're there. Go UCLA.